So motivation generally comes from others. That is, your parents, your friends, either you watch a YouTube video, you read a book, your teachers, your colleagues, your relatives, they keep on motivating you, persuading you to do a few things. Today's topic is self-motivation. Do you know what is self-motivation? Let's understand the definition. Self-motivation is doing something on your own by your own enthusiasm and energy. You do not need anyone to motivate you or to persuade you to do a particular task or thing. That is self-motivation. My students often ask me that, ma'am, how do you stay self-motivated for the longest time and what gets you going? Before I answer this, I would like to tell you or share with you, let's first understand why do you feel unmotivated. Let us list out all the reasons that we feel unmotivated. So you might feel unmotivated because you haven't finished or completed a task. You're lazy, it's just a human nature. Maybe you're not doing financially well. Maybe there are some personal problems. Life is messy at this time. Health problems, mental health problems, and so on and so forth. So first understand why. Why do you feel unmotivated? And then you dig into today's video, that is how to stay self-motivated. If you're new to this channel, then please subscribe. It would mean a lot. And share this video with people whom you feel that they need self-motivation in their life, and this video might help them to feel better. I'm going to share 5 tips to stay self-motivated for the longest time. How do I feel self-motivated? For me, self-motivation is reading a book, reading a positive quote, looking at my desk which is clean and neat, or maybe talking to a friend with whom I feel motivated and with whom I feel the most comfortable. The source of motivation could be different for different people. For me, it might be watching a movie, reading a book, and so on, like I mentioned earlier. Let's move on to the 5 tips to stay self-motivated. Tip number 1. Nourish yourself with a healthy meal or breakfast. Yes, breakfast gets you going throughout the day. It sets the majority of your day either positive or unhealthy or negative. So breakfast is crucial. Breakfast and planning a good meal or healthy breakfast gives you vitamins, minerals, zinc, calcium, potassium, etc. that your brain and your body needs to function throughout the day. There are people, those who skip their breakfast, but I would give them a suggestion to start implementing this habit or making a habit of having a healthy breakfast daily and then see the change. Eating healthy breakfast keeps you going and it keeps you motivated throughout the day. Tip number 2. One of my favorites. Include a challenging or fun activity in your daily task. Whatever task you might plan for the day, try to include one fun and challenging activity. It could be an app that might help you to do this activity or take a challenge, like playing a crossword, doing a puzzle, doing a riddle, solving a riddle, or learning a new word each single day. For me, this fun activity or challenge used to be, I used to plan a fun challenge with my wardrobe for the next day, with my office wear for the next day. So what I used to do is, I used to recreate a different look using the same old material or clothes or accessories that I have. So I used to take my scarf, my hairpins, my handbag, some old dupattas and maybe chappals, and then I used to create multiple looks with the same outfit. So that used to be challenging for me back then. If this intrigues you, then try it on and let me know in the comment box, how do you feel about it? Do you feel motivated? after implementing or inculcating this challenge in your daily task? Here I am sharing tip number 3. Tip number 3 is build a system around you. Yes, build an environment or a system around you. Everything should be right in front of your eyes, just like a to-do list, a water bottle, makeup kit, a book, a diary, everything that makes me feel motivated to get my work done and for me to get going. Keep everything right in front of your eyes so that you're not distracted. And what happens is, mentally, you're forced to do those actions the moment you look at them every now and then. I'll give you an example. Now, let's say if the book that I shared with you, if that book would have been sitting on the shelf, which is outside, do you think I would feel motivated to read that book? No, right? So keeping it right in front of your eyes helps you, if not on day 1, then maybe day 2, day 3, day 4, and likewise, if you see those things regularly. Have you ever thought, why do we use our laptop every single day? First thing, I know that it is needed for our work to be done. But second thing, do you feel the need of sitting idle and yet using the laptop? If that's the case, then this point is specifically for you. So keep everything handy, keep everything that makes you feel motivated right in front of your eyes, and this will tend an automated action to what you need to do after looking at that particular item. The environment around forces you to take the necessary action. Here's tip number 4. Write or create your own affirmations. Now you know about affirmations. Your positive quotes or positive lines. Writing your affirmations on your own might sound old school, but this actually helps. Writing it down with your own handwriting helps you to subconsciously activate your mind. Furthermore, it is possible voluntary action. When you write, you tend to believe in yourself. It actually motivates you because it is you who has taken the decision to write down the affirmation and feel good about it. Feeling instantly motivated by writing, I can do this, I believe in myself. This puts you in a spot wherein you take the actions right away. You can achieve anything if you feel self-motivated. Let's move to tip number 5. Look good and feel good. Do you know what it means? Yes, looking good and feeling good has a logic. It has a connection. You might have observed this with yourself. When you look good and when you feel good, you tend to be more confident, more responsible, and more attractive in your conversations and meeting people. When you look good, you feel pepped up, you feel the energy, you feel that zeal inside you, you start smiling, you start interacting with more and more people. This could be the last step that I'm sharing, but definitely one of the most underrated tips that we have to feel or stay self-motivated. Do this especially when you're feeling dull and unmotivated to the core. You can start by getting up, get going, wearing neat and tidy clothes, wearing a basic makeup, stepping out, etc. Do not forget to compliment yourself. After all that you did is for yourself, isn't it? You want to feel motivated for yourself. You want to stay self-motivated. Then why not give a compliment to yourself? Why to wait for others to come and compliment you? How do you compliment? Let me know your favorite compliment that you have received until now from someone, or the best compliment that you might have given to yourself. Let me know in the comment box. I'd love to read it. The moment you give compliment to yourself, you have a big smile on your face, and that keeps you going with your motivation, or that brings your motivation back. Are you feeling excited? I am already feeling excited about how to stay self motivated all the time or for the longest time. Trust me, there are days you might feel, is it actually possible? My answer to this is trust me. There are days I feel unmotivated, I feel dull, I do not feel like getting up from my bed, I do nothing, I watch Netflix, I binge watch, I randomly chill, I do not find any content, I cannot read a book, I cannot process in my mind, I cannot record a video. There are days which I am off, there are days which are not good for me, I do not feel motivated. But lately, I have understood that this is one of the obstacles that I find in my consistency. And that is the reason I started working on my self motivation journey. And here I am sharing 5 tips for self motivation. Hope that helps you and that helps you to remain consistent and get going. Thank you so much for watching this video. Before I end this video, I would like to share your mind is a powerful tool. Your mind is a powerful tool. Just learn to control it and create positivity. Just learn to control it and create and spread positivity. See you soon in my next video. Thank you so much for watching.